Wonderful. So adjust the camera. There we go. So, hi cubies. I know right now nobody's watching, but maybe somebody in the future will watch this video, this VOD. So, what you're going to witness now at this live stream event, the event of the lifetime, this painting stream here, we are painting some trolls. Those are the trolls that I've showed yesterday in my latest video. Those are from Avatars of War, and I just 3D printed them recently. Here's the third one I didn't show yesterday, with a nice sword and spear axe ramshackle version, and with a stone, because he's a stone troll. And yes, I have different bases here, but they are the same size. I just had 3 different laying around. Hello, TM, my first viewer. Nice of you to drop by. So, yeah, let's just jump right in and start painting them. I will use the slap chop technique for those in the beginning, to tackle the first base coats and start the painting process. And we will build up on top of that. So, first steps are dry brushing some grays. First coat is a quite heavy wet brush, or an overbrush here with gray. Do you like the slap chop technique? Yes, I like it for, well, quite rough miniatures like this one's here. And I like it as a good base coat to work on top of that. I don't like it on its own when left alone, just slap chopping. I prefer to always paint over that. But it's a nice and easy way to get your first base coats in. I have a problem with the camera right now. Maybe this way. Yeah, this is better. This way I can actually see the miniature, because, well, the lens for my camera is here on my phone, and, well, the entire phone is blocking my view, so I had to move the miniature to the side to actually see anything, but then you wouldn't see anything. That was not good. Okay. I think that's enough for the first base coat on this one here. Let's grab the second one. So, TM, what do you have on your painting desk? Anything you're painting along with right now, or something you're working on recently? Dum de dum de dum. I just went and got Warhammer starter set. Oh, which one? The Age of Sigmar starter set or the 40k one? And what tier? The lowest tier, the mid tier, or the high tier with the terrain inside? Mid tier. Ah, okay. And Age of Sigmar. Oh, nice. So then, what faction do you want to paint first? The Stormcasts or the Greenskin? It's too expensive to get the higher tier. Yeah, I feel you. Well, I for myself, I did grab the even bigger tier, the Dominion box set. So if you hear music in the background, that's the ice truck outside. Sorry for that. The Cruel Boys. Oh, nice. Well, I recently got a nice STL file on Thingiverse for some Cruel Boys. Here, the man skewers. I printed those. So, when you got the starter set, are you totally new to Warhammer, or do you have you been in a hobby before, or what's your story, so to speak? And if you're just starting, are you looking for some painting tips? How to start painting your Cruel Boys? A long time ago when I was a young fella, just getting back into it again. Ah, nice. So, you're not totally new. So you also got some paints? Yep, found your channel to be easy to follow. Ah, that's nice to hear. Yeah, my target audience is has always been the beginner to medium hobby. Okay, first coat of gray applied. Now let's start with the actual dry brushing. So the first coat was just some overbrush, but now the real dry brushing begins. With that we will gradually give this miniature definition in the grayscale, so that the slap chop method will pick up on those grayscale highlights and transform them into color gradients. But I bet you have already watched one or two tutorials on that online, haven't you? How many layers will you put on? So the first gray, second gray, 3, 4, maybe 4 layers. 4 to 5. Hello, Tony C. Have you tried oil paints? What are your thoughts about them? TM, yes, a few videos, but each one varies. Yes, I have tried oil paints. They are very easy to control. You can make really, really, really smooth blendings with them. But the drying time is quite long, and the miniatures stay tacky for quite a long time. And since I have a cat, and cat hair is flying around here everywhere, and they tend to stick to miniatures quite frequently, and if you have then tacky oil paint miniatures, it's not a good combination. You will have then cat hair stuck to your miniature forever. And therefore, I don't paint with oil paints. Also, it is quite hazardous because you always have to work with turpentine or white spirit. And even if you use odorless white spirit, that doesn't mean that it is fumeless. There are still toxic turpentine fumes in the air. You just can't smell them. and they're another cancer risk factor. And since I'm smoking heavily, I don't want to increase that cancer risk even further with uh, heavy usage of turpentine. So another no-go for me. And in the end, it's not worth it for me. I like acrylic paints. I like the more artistic feel that I can achieve with them. So what I'm doing here basically is the start of my orc and goblin army. Mainly because of the slapjob method. I want to paint the cruel boys from my Dominion box and some stuff that I've printed to have a force that my Stormcast Eternals can play against. So it is my backup army for visitors that I can hand out then and say, here, have an army to play with. From Tony, them didn't knew they were that risky to use. Well, the oil paint by itself isn't the risk factor. The turpentine is. So if you wash your brushes outside of your painting area in a well ventilated area, it's safe to use. But I have here a 2-room apartment and no garden to speak of, only a little balcony and nah. You know, Bob Ross, he died of cancer, lung cancer. One of his risk factors was, well, he painted a lot with oil colors and used odorless turpentine in all of his shows. I would never use odorless turpentine because you totally underestimate the risk. So this was the second coat. Now we start with the third coat with some white into it. And now I can really see the highlights on those areas. Especially here on the rocks on the back. So, Tony, what is on your painting desk? Hello, Bat Santa Momo. I will start with a new Chaos Space Marine army, Alpha Legion. Love the painting scheme. Ah, nice. Alpha Legion. That's interesting. So, what painting method will you use for Alpha Legion? Will you paint them blue and then airbrush some turquoise highlights, or will you prefer a blue base coat and then with turquoise some scales painted on them, or what would you what would you do with your Alpha Legion? Or would you go the route of painting them in totally different Space Marine colors and make then some slight hints that those are, well, hologram field that they heavily use? I've seen very, very cool conversions with that, where you take half a Chaos Space Marine and half a Loyal Space Marine and you kit bash them together and then make it like the holo field is just collapsing, revealing the Chaos Space Marine underneath. So, we start to see a really nice definition in the skin tone now. I know the step is quite boring to look at. I'm just flicking the brush over the miniature over and over. I have some of the new Chosen and the base of Corn Chaos lot. Chaos Chosen from 140k. They are terrible to paint, by the way. Oh, what's so terrible about them? Age of Sigma. Okay, Chosen Chaos Warriors. Yeah. Let's see how the sculpt looks. Good thing I have internet access. Muhahaha. So let's see. Grand Alliance Chaos. I think this is the Beastblade Disciples, Slaves to Darkness, damals. Chaos Warriors, Chaos Knights, Auserkorene, the Chosen. Let's see what we have here. Oh, lots of trim. Yeah, I see the problem. Lots of horns, lot of trim. Yeah, it's a hassle to paint trim. That's the main reason I never finished my Chaos army in Warhammer 40k. I started playing Chaos in 1995, and I had a very tiny Wordbearers army, but painting the trims always always bugged me, and I never finished the army, and then and then I finally sold them. The amount of detail they have is, well, yeah, that's that's a problem that many GW sets have. Games Workshop has a tendency to totally over detail everything they do. I prefer miniatures that are a little tamer, little. You know the phrase "less is more." Trim and skull and heads and weapons and runes everywhere. Yeah, I see you. And don't forget the top plum on the helmet. Yeah, but those are only 5 miniatures, so you can bite through them. You can do it. I believe in you. Do it! The reward will be even greater. Because then you have a finished squad that you can crush your opponent. Five times 4? Are you crazy? Are you literally a crazy person? Why would you buy 4 boxes of those? You have to tell me if you are a crazy person. Because that will change my math. I have to account for that before I can give you advice. A plastic addict, I would say. Yeah, yeah. Seems about right. Fair enough. How could I forget? Aren't we all addicts? Well, I'm still on my resin methadone here to counterbalance the plastic addiction. So far, it's working quite well. Okay, and now for the last highlight with pure white. Only the highest spots. So this side of his face is brighter because it's looking up. There we have it. Same goes here. If we look at the top-down view, what do we see? What needs to be white? Those areas here, and maybe here a little bit, there a little bit. And done with this one. And the last one. Hello, good morning from California. Happy time zone to you, Silver Walker. It's 5 minutes after 5 p.m. here right now, so not morning. But have a good morning from Germany back. So, what's for breakfast? Pot of coffee and some toast, and eggs, and bacon, or cereal. What's your breakfast go-to? Okay. That's the gray part of the slab chop done. Now this needs to dry firmly. So the contrast paint doesn't pick it up. Eggs at $6 for a dozen. I've been skipping breakfast. Oh, why are your eggs so expensive right now? Is there an economical crisis? Sorry for the pun. Sorry, not sorry. I'm quite proud of that pun. What do you prefer, painting small or big minis? Well, lately with the emergence of my bad eyesight in my mid years now, I prefer more bigger miniatures, but bigger-ish. So I prefer the 38 millimeter scale over 28 or 25 millimeter scale nowadays. So a lot of the rings miniatures are out of the picture for me. They are too small for my taste. Other than that, yes, mid-sized miniatures like this one here, I like to paint, or even bigger miniatures like knights. See there. I like those quite a lot. So, for the drying time, one cigarette should suffice. Do you have any questions for me? Anything painting related or hobby related that you would like to ask me while I'm distracted with crafting a cigarette? Okay. Thoughts on the old world? Well, if I want to play Warhammer Fantasy Battles, I just grab one of my old rule books, I grab one of my old armies that I have still, and I play it. I don't need Games Workshop to re-release an old system that I have discontinued years ago, and personally, I don't care. It's amazing how small these models are. Silverwalker, sorry to hear about the eyesight. Having diabetes myself, I always worry if I have difficulties like money with colors and definition. You? Difficulties like money with colors? I. This is my solution. Glasses. About the money, well, I think I can come by with how I treat my hobby. I'm not. I'm not spending so much that I'm in debt or something like that. I can generate enough income to fuel my hobby. Sometimes people support me here on YouTube with super chats. I get a little bit income every 3 months on YouTube for my videos. That's enough to finance the my hobby. And about the eyesight, well, glasses will do the trick. Painting big miniatures. If that was your question, I may have misinterpreted this. Also, I wanted to ask a few streams back, is the bitrate okay here? Do you have any lags in my video? Is there some buffering issues, or is everything smooth? From Silverwalker, nothing from this side. Everything is running smoothly. Oh, thank you. Good to know. Good to know. So about my eyesight, I was at the uh, eye doctor last week, and yeah, they determined for painting miniatures I need glasses with about +3. From TM, sorry, gotta go to back to work. Look forward to seeing the rest of the video. Well, see you then in the VOD. Have fun at your work. And thanks for stopping by. I know this is quite an unusual time for most of my viewers. About 80% are from America. So, yeah. I didn't think that many would watch at this hour, but, well, I had nothing better to do, and so I just thought, start the camera and start painting. So, cigarette break is over. Let's readjust the camera. Okay, there we go. Now it's painting handle time. Okay, time for some contrast paint. Let's start with some, what do we go for? Yeah, let's take this brown here. So I will not use the traditional paint scheme for this trolls with blue skin tone. I don't like that because it wouldn't fit the army. So I want them to have green skin tone. But the middle section should be in a brownish skin tone, and so therefore I will line that up now with a brown contrast paint. Okay, that should do the trick at this one. Talking about cat hair. If you're wondering why I have this contrast paint in this pot, well, this is another one of my mixtures. It is basically a mixture of It was here Fire Slayer Flesh, some red, and a little bit of Snakebite and Argos Dunes. It was just a mixing experiment. And I think it's a nice brown tone. And by the way, how do you like the new light that I've got here? Is that bright enough? Can you see everything? Is everything good illuminated? I just realized the skull that should hang from his chain here didn't print. Oh well. Looks good. Okay, nice. Okay, that's the brown part done. Now for the skin part. What color do we use? Good question. I have so many different green tones. Warp Lightning, no. Mantis Warrior green is quite bright. Black Bear Flesh. This is quite dark. Militarum green. Illumination is good. Focus on paint bottles. Yeah, I can't change that. Sorry. So this is also Black Bear Flesh, but with a little bit different mixture. I could also go for a turquoise. And there we have also two others. There we have Dark Angels green, very dark, and a little bit lighter variant of those. Huh. I'm spoiled for choices here. So, do you prefer a flat light or warm light? I can see the details well with your setup. Well, I can show you the differences. Wait a second. So this is daylight. This is blue light. There we have a yellow light. Which one do you prefer? I personally prefer daylight. So, what green should I use for the skin tone? I think I'm gonna use this one here. This is also a mixture. As you can see, it was previously a bottle for technical contrast medium. Well, it is Dark Angels green plus contrast medium plus Militarum green, I think. Let's see how it looks on the skin. go. Yeah, I think that's a nice trolley green. Sorry about that. Uh, how do you get your priming to be shaded like that? Very cool looking. If you had watched the previous 15 minutes, you would have seen that. But you can do that in the VOD. I dry brushed the whole thing in 4 different layers. And so the slap chop can do its thing now. Oh, cool, I can scroll back, thanks. Well, see you in the what then. From Silverwalker Bill, she also has an excellent tutorial explaining it as well. Well, I guess he's already in the back vlog. If I'm blocking too much the line of sight with my hands or not holding the miniature correctly, please let me know. Because when I'm watching the miniature while I'm painting, I'm not focusing on the screen and don't see what I'm doing painting wise. Another cat hair. Ah, yeah. Let's give him green hair. Why not? I think he is green now everywhere. If you see that I missed a spot, please tell me. Have you ever tried playing a full Troggoth list? Well, since those are my first 3 trolls I ever owned. No? And to be honest, I am collecting Age of Sigmar for, well, the entire duration of Age of Sigmar. And I haven't played a single game yet. They're coming out very toad-like and natural. Nice choice. Well, thank you. I wanted to have them blend into my other greenskins, so I'm trying to avoid the blue skin tone that somebody in the 90s decided Stone Trolls should have. But I've always been someone who tries to avoid standard color schemes for things. So, we are at the 1 hour mark. Time for me to talk about our today's sponsor. And today's sponsor is you guys. All of my content is sponsored by you and your kind support here on YouTube with your super thanks, your likes and shares, your subscriptions. Every watch on my video, every thumbs up helps my channel. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you for being there. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't exist. And now, back to the video. So if you want to help any YouTuber out there, leave a like on any video. Just leave a like. So the YouTube algorithm gods help them spread their video love. That is actually the best way you can support your video creators. Subscriptions, they don't mean anything nowadays because the algorithm decides what you watch, not your subscription. But a like, on the other hand, shows the algorithm what you really like. Silverwalker, thank you for reaching me so much and giving me an outlet that I never knew I needed. My D&D group sends thanks too. Thank you for teaching. Okay. Eh. Sorry, technical difficulties. Miniatures too big to handle. And my camera holder is driving me nuts. Why wouldn't you? This is the reason. Thank you for years of content. Well, thank you for years of watching. Don't hit the pot. Be nice. Troll, don't hit the pot. Sorry for the constant camera adjustment, but the chat is always receding, and in order for me to see the chat, I have to touch the screen, and when I touch the screen, the camera moves. I need to find a way to better attach my cell phone to the rig here so it doesn't move that much. So, what do you guys think I should? How should I paint the rocks on the back? Should I just leave them in gray, or do you think I should paint them in some kind of color? Maybe like they're crystals or something like that. Hello, Matteo Meloni. Nice for you to drop by. Invoking Bob Ross. Where do the trolls come from? Well, I'm playing Crew Boys, so they are swamp orcs, and those are then swamp trolls or riverland trolls. Okay. I hope I hit everything. I guess so. Yeah. Gray with specks. Interesting. What kind of specks? Matteo, I'm so happy to see you painting. Thank you. So, what is here? This hinge. I need to tighten that hinge. No use right now. So let's close the green here before we have any spill. Streaks of sediment and broken colors. Matteo Meloni, just wanted to let you know that you were my first painting tutorial 6 years ago when I had just bought my first box of boys. You really inspired me to get started in this beautiful hobby. Thank you. Well, thank you for sticking with me for so long. And I hope my tutorials didn't mess up your painting skills. You know what? River color. There you said something. How about turquoise? Let's see how it looks like. Let's take, for example, this down here. So, what do you guys think? Would turquoise be the color of choice? Turk choice? Hello, JZ. Guten Tag. Oder JZ. I reckon this stands for Jan Zimmermann. Oder Josef Ziegler. Silver Walker, it complements well. Yeah, I think so too. And yes, YouTube, I'm still watching. Onyx stones would look alright. Well, onyx is just black, pitch black, and I don't want to have just pitch black on my miniature. Well, of course, it would make a nice dark contrast on the miniature, but from an artistic point of view, painting black is always a bad idea. Because you can't shade black and you can't highlight white. Never paint something in white or black. I reckon he has eaten some lapis lazuli here and developed some crystals. So, did I miss any spot of stones? Silverwalker, how dark light are you comfortable painting neon highlights? Or painting non-highlights? What do you mean with non-highlights? Do you mean shadows? So shadow areas, how high would I highlight a shadow area? Is that your question? So basically, I would not go over the base coat stage. I would have shadow and then base coat. That's it. Where on lighter areas, I would have shadow, base coat, highlight, highlight, final highlight. And then in the mid-tone area, I would have shadow, base coat, highlight. So you can then, in the end, differentiate between the different illuminations. Okay, arms ready. There's a big hair. Dum de dum de dum. Okay, this was troll number 2. Have I missed anything? Oh yeah, here on the top of his head. A little bit there. And the last one. I guess it would be hard to shave for him with a crystal beard. But maybe he doesn't even want to shave. Maybe he likes beards. From Ranger GX, thank you for all your tips and content throughout the years. Well, thank you for viewing my content over the years. He'd have a very chiseled jawline if he... Yeah, good pun. But I think a troll like him, he could totally rock it. But remember, kids, those are stone trolls, not to be confused with stoned trolls. Those you can identify by a very big, smelly cloud. And this cloud smells like marijuana. Greetings, Tubies Ronsor checking in. Guten Tag, Alexandra. Hello. Nice of you to drop by. Today we are trolling the internet with our terrible troll and stone puns. TR? Trollific. Good one. No. Yellow flake. Where did you come from? So, these are our nice river stone trolls. Green with turquoise crystals on the back. Yeah, I think they're coming along quite nice. So, unfortunately, my cell phone is saying me it only has 10% battery life left. So we are quickly going to wrap up the stream in a few minutes. Trying to be more active on the Discord after a long hiatus, but alas, auditing and so little time in the day. Well, nobody is forcing you to say something on the Discord. Just reading is enough. Maybe throw a thumbs up or something like that on the on some of the posted pictures. That's interaction, you know? The interaction. Well, guys, it was nice to talk to you all. If you have any final questions before this stream rocked, yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring them in. Bring all the puns in. Yeah, unload them here. Here, this is a totally pun-free zone. Troll Mendes stream. Also a nice one. By the way, this war gang here, their name is the Trolling Stones. So, I will finish those up off camera. And if you want to see the progress on them and see the final result, I advise you to check out my Instagram, YT_girl painting for YouTube girl painting. And there you can then find the final pictures of those in the finished process. From Strolberg, Germany. Strollenberg. Or Trollenberg. Yeah, and if you want to come into contact with me, why not jump into my Discord? And, well, there you can chat with me or post pictures of your work, show me your work, how you follow my video tutorials or not. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching this live stream. And well, we see us in the next video. Bye everybody. Have a good time zone.